everybody's aware, I did touch that saw blade the other day with the bucket, so it knocked all my teeth off. So this is the tool we use right there to pull them out. This pushes the old rivet out, and that smashes the new one in there. So we got to push that through and then put a new one in there. And this has got that bigger hole right here, and what that's for is this. See this tooth right here? That one stayed on there. When that goes over top of it to tighten that down, if you don't have this loop right here, you knock off the end of your tooth, and that defeats the whole purpose. So these are what we're putting in here. Got a whole box full of them. All of our rivets, all my tools laid out. It's pretty simple. But what I do first is, because he's got such a big barb on him, I take this here and I'll go through and cut that extra off, and then it'll push through way easier than trying to push that through. It just doesn't, it's a nightmare trying to push that big chunk through there. But if you take this, cut that off from there, it'll push right through, and then you throw your new one in there. Sometimes you gotta punch it through if it don't go through all the way, but that's what I'm doing today, putting some saw teeth in. Saw blade from going down, and helps me out a little bit. Watch your ears. Come on up here, you rascal. There we go. That should do it. Almost got her peeled off. Good enough for the girl I go with. Okay. Come on. Right there. Simple as that. That pushes it out. Oh, come on, you. Come on, you. Get right here. Tap that baby out. A lot of people do it different ways. I think it was it Skidder Kev? There. Some people grind that off. They'll grind this off with a hand grinder, but it gets into your blade, and you don't want to wear that out in your blade, so we don't do it like that, but I guess you can if you want. If you wanted to, take this, put it in there like so. It's got that nice edge there to put over. Come on down just a little bit. Just get them lined up is the hardest part, but Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Give her the old Britain torque. Ooh, that backside's out just a little bit. I'm gonna have to do that again. Maybe I'll do it from the other way. Hey, try that. Oh, about ready to take a hammer to it. That works. That bolt gets a little screwed up in there, but that's how she looks. Nothing to it. Rounds are over just like that. Done, on to the next one. So here's kind of how it's made. This is your pusher here, and that just goes through there, and we got a bunch of them made. Like this right here, machined down on that end so it pushes through, and that pops that rivet out. And then this one is just a regular bolt, and that smashed it together. Sometimes it's almost easier just to smash them together with a couple hammers. If you've done it before, hammer on one side, hammer on the other, and hit it a couple times, that'll smash them over. But this thing is awful handy, especially for pushing them out, and even for tightening them. It just makes a world of difference. If you've ever pulled these out by doing what I did, by cutting that edge off and then getting a punch and punching them through, that can get old after a while. That makes it right there a lot easier. So I got a few more teeth to throw in there, and then I got a pile of logs here and stuff here, and Josh is bringing me up more stuff. So that's what it's like there, changing the teeth on this saw. A little bit of work, but it cuts like a dream when you get them all changed. What it does is, you can tell, you just don't, it'll cut with just a few teeth in it. They look like that though. They're a little chewed up, and when it's full of teeth, it looks like that right there. Those logs there, nice and smooth, but you can see those smooth ones there. And a few up there, but they look a little rough around the edges when you knock some teeth out of her. But once you get it all back in there, you're ready to go. So, oh, I got trucks coming back, so I gotta get this slashed up and then get me a pile of wood ready to chip when the chip vans get here. Go from there. So hopefully this tickled your fancy. I know some guys were wanting to see how they changed them, and that right there is just how it's done. And it goes from looking like that, where there's no tip on the end, to looking like that. So you can kind of see how big they are there. Tell you what, like I said, it cuts like a dream when you get it dialed in. Zip right through that wood like nothing.